Joining us now to talk more about the governor's candidacy is U-W La Crosse political science professor Joe Heim. Thank you so much for being here, as always. Walker is the 15th Republican to officially announce his candidacy for president. Some people feel he's getting into the race a little late. What are your thoughts on this?
It is kind of late. I think he thought he was going to do this early June. The budget was supposed to get done in late May, early June. And he said he would announce right after that, and he held to his promise of not announcing until the budget was passed. Of course, we all know the budget took an extra 4 to 6 weeks.
Historically, does this have any, this late of an announcement, does it have any impact on a potential candidate's run for the president?
Based on polls, I think the answer is no. He still is in the top 3 or 4 in virtually all national polls. He's been there pretty steady. He's declined a little bit as more and more people have gotten into the race. But it doesn't seem like it makes a big difference. What seems to happen when a candidate makes the announcement, they tend to spike, jump a couple points or so at least, and then kind of go back to where they were. So we'll kind of see. Maybe it's good to be last or practically last, and we'll kind of see whether that works or not. But it's clearly a lot of people have been waiting for this day. A lot of his supporters, people around the United States are kind of waiting to hear more about him.
Now, a lot of people, of course, in Wisconsin know our Governor Walker. What about nationally? What's the feel for him out across the country?
Well, because of the recall election and the national publicity that it engendered, a lot of the financial, big money people in the Republican Party know him pretty well. He has a national, essentially a national market that he is able to attract and gain money from. Secondarily, however, I think most Republicans who are really committed to the party, like regular voters, people that really keep up on stuff, they know him pretty well as well. The average voter, much less so. So I think if you did a national poll, you'd probably find a third of the people don't know who he is yet.
Any benefits for the state of Wisconsin to have a governor running for the presidency? Anything that our state will receive or any benefits to
Well,
this?
if he gets in the office, we hope to get a little bit of money out of the federal budget. But the reality is, I'm not sure that works too well. We're not a state where you deliver a lot of the bacon, basically. However, it gives Wisconsin a certain amount of prestige because you have a candidate from the state. It's been more than a century since a serious candidate has come from the state of Wisconsin and run for the presidency. So we will be in the national news for months, frankly. Now, does that help us or not? It could. Businesses certainly will pay attention more to Wisconsin. We won't just be, amongst the 50 states.
That's interesting. Now, if the governor doesn't win the Republican nomination, any shot at a vice presidential?
A lot of people think that that's actually what he's aiming for, because you don't announce that kind of stuff.
Right.
But he would be a logical number 2 candidate with another person, such as a Jeb Bush. He consistently is in the top 3. And if he runs well, doesn't attack other people, frankly, I think he's going to be in really good shape if he doesn't make it through the primaries. It's pretty early to say what's going to happen, though.
All right. Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
thoughts
Lisa.
tonight. We appreciate it.